well, actually 2 of them knew where their children were. Not a one of them had spoken to their kids, and except for those 2 women who knew where their children were, none of the other women even knew where their children were. And it had been over a month for about 40% of them. Over a month that they had not been able to talk to their children or knew where their children were. Some of them had been given slips of paper the day before I got there from ICE that had their name, their A number, which is their immigration identification number, and then the names of their children on a slip of paper, except one woman said to me and pointed at the piece of paper and said, "These are not my children. The children that are listed here are not my children." So do we even know where the children are of these women? It is outrageous. The stories they told me were heartbreaking, and every single time that they talked about their children, they wept. They wept like there was no tomorrow, because honestly, there was no tomorrow without their children. And they talked about why they had left. One woman had 3 children. Her oldest child had been shot and killed by gangs. Her second child had been shot and paralyzed by gangs. She took her final 3rd child to try to bring that child to safety. She had not seen her child for over a month. Another woman had a child who was blind, and she left the blind child at home because she knew she couldn't bring the blind child. He wouldn't make the journey, and she brought her other child to try to bring that child to safety. And she hadn't seen her child in over a month. Another woman, her husband had raped a 12-year-old girl and was threatened